Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Nerchuko. My name is Fanindra and today's video is about demo on Azure SQL Managed Instance. So I will show you how to create a SQL Managed Instance using Azure Portal. So let's get started. So sign into your Azure Portal and then search for Azure SQL Managed Instance and click here. So here we have two offerings. One is pay-as-you-go SQL Managed Instance and the second one is SQL Managed Instance with free offer. So first of all, I will show you the pay-as-you-go Managed Instance and the free offer is anyway similar to that. I will show you that as well. So click on SQL Managed Instance and here you can see all the details which we need to fill in. So I'm choosing my resource group as Azure demo and the subscription is pay as you go. And managed instance name, you can choose some managed instance name as SQL MI demo because this is for demo and this is my channel name. So it is available and the region is South India and we will leave these settings as default. We are not choosing any instance pool for the SQL managed instance. And coming to the configuration for compute and storage, when I click on configure the compute and storage, you can see there are two service types. First one is general purpose and these are the limitations 4 to 80 vCores and 32 GB to 16 terabytes of storage capacity you will get. And it is suitable for most production workloads. If you have any high requirement for business critical workloads with very low latency and very high IO intensive operations, so for that you need to choose business critical. It is very much high cost compared to general purpose service type. So for this demo I will go by general purpose service type and there is also next level next gen general purpose service tier is also available. So it is somewhat advanced to the general purpose service tier. And coming to the hardware acceleration, you will get three types. First one is standard series Gen 5 Intel Broadwell hardware and the second one is Intel Ice Lake hardware which is premium series. You will get 7 GB RAM per vCore and here in premium series it is memory optimized. You will get 13.6 GB RAM per vCore. So if you increase the hardware generation, you will get more memory and also the storage capacity. So I am choosing just 4 vCore for the demo and the storage also I am keeping 32. So for SQL managed instance by default you will get 32 GB as free storage as a discount. You can see here. And the SQL Server license we will choose pay as you go. So because it's a PaaS service, we will use it and pay as we use this instance. Otherwise you have Azure hybrid benefit. If you have any on-prem server license, if you want to utilize here, you can bring your license as well. So for this demo I will choose pay as you go and the backup I will choose locally redundant backup storage for the demo purpose. And this is about the compute. Let me click on apply. You can see the cost, it is $1,378 per month. Just click on apply and choose the authentication method, which is three types. It is also same as SQL database for authentication. Entra only, both SQL and Entra, and third one is only SQL authentication. So for this demo we will be choosing SQL authentication. But before choosing SQL authentication, let me modify the hardware series here. I will choose this standard gen series. So that will keep the cost very low here and click on apply. So manage the instance name, login name I am giving 123 and the password we will get from last password generator. So copy the password. I'm pasting here and here. Let me regenerate. It should be 16 characters. Okay, so now the password requirements are matching, and then go to networking. So this is a managed instance, so you got your virtual network to be deployed, so it will create one new virtual network. So coming to the connection, here also we'll got proxy and redirect. So here we can choose the default redirect, so that latency is very less and it will directly connect to the SQL managed instance. And the public endpoint you can enable if you want to connect from your local machines or laptops to this resource. Otherwise, if you want to deploy in the private endpoint, you can deploy it too. And the TLS version is 1.2 by default. Azure Managed Instance supports TLS 1.2 encryption. And the security, you can configure identities as well if you want to access the data, SQL Managed Instance as well. So I will leave this as default, and the additional settings. So we can leave the collation as default as specified here, or if you want to find any collation, you can click on this and find your collation. And the time zones you can modify according to your SQL Managed Instance region. And this is about Geo application. If you want a secondary standby, you can use this server as a failover instance as well. For that you need to create another managed instance. So for this demo it is out of scope, so I am choosing the default. And coming to the SQL engine updates, so as it is a PaaS service, so managed instance provides you automatically updates to the SQL server, so we can choose the update policy accordingly. First is always up to date, and the second one is SQL Server 2022, and the third one is 2025, which is in preview. So you can choose depending on your requirement. So by default 2022 is chosen, so I will choose that. And then tags, you can apply our tags here and then review and create. So review all your configurations here, the service tier, compute and all, and the authentication method, the login name. So once this is reviewed, you will go ahead and we can go ahead and create a managed instance. You can see the estimated cost here is $829 for my SQL managed instance. So let me click on create. So you can see here the deployment is in progress. So the deployment is started and it is in progress. So meanwhile, so if you love this content on creating demos on Azure, you can subscribe to my channel, and also you can enable the notification to receive notifications when I posted the videos on Azure demos. Also, you can search for my YouTube channel Nerchuko. You will see here I regularly post videos on Azure. You can reach out to me on the comment sections as well. I will try to respond to your comments. Also, I have a website which I write articles on Microsoft Azure. So like Cosmos DB, SQL MI, insertions into Cosmos DB. So I'm covering all topics one by one. So you can check on this blog as well. So managed instance take approximately 10 to 20 minutes for provisioning this particular resource. So I will fast forward to the resource creation. So now you can see the resource deployment is completed. So click on go to resource and let's check the essentials tab. So my resource is online in South India, and this is the creation date, the managed instance admin name and the host name, the pricing tab, general purpose, 4 vCores, 32 GB storage, and the virtual network you can see here. One virtual network is created. Inside that we have a subnet. So for this subnet we have a security group and route table attached with all the necessary net security inbound rules and outbound rules added by default. So this is how you can create a SQL managed instance with pay as you go. So now let's observe how we can create a free tier SQL managed instance. So I will show you the only difference with pay as you go and the free tier. So the difference here is you will be getting 4 vCore or 8 vCore compute tier, and with the computer is general purpose standard series Gen 5 hardware with 4 or 8 vCore you can choose it. So for this remaining process everything is same, and this is the number of vCores you will be getting. So it will be covering 24/7. Every month you will get this SQL managed instance free of cost. So this is for 1 year. So you will get a 64 GB of data storage and also additional 64 GB of backup storage. So you need to apply this offer and create the resource. So to find out the way how we can create it using pay as you go, you just need to click on apply free offer here. So now you can see the compute and storage directly here, and you can change it as well from 4 to 8. If you apply it, the cost will remain same. So the remaining everything is same. You can create the managed instance with SQL authentication or both SQL and Entra or only Entra. So the remaining things are everything same. You just need to choose your subscription resource group and fill in all the details. So like this you can create your free SQL managed instance as well. So once you completed your work on SQL MI, you just delete the resource, and again when you want the resource to be free, you can apply this offer like this and create the instance again. So this is how we can create SQL MI on Azure Portal. I hope you like this today's video, and please share it with your friends if they are new to Azure and also interested to create Azure resources on the portal. Thank you for watching again. I will see you in the next video.